Hello!
Hello and good morning
Welcome to another edition of Spiritual Insights
with two crazy ladies and a microphone. That always cracks me up.
Just for props.
We don't need a microphone to get our point across, though,
No.
do we?
We talk loud enough.
Yes,
But-
yes.
So, I don't know what the weather's like in your neck of the woods, but for the almost end of September, we have a very hot, sticky, humid day that's going to be 80 degrees. I'm loving it.
I know. I think I overdressed this morning. I have some place to be in a little while, so I dressed a little nicer, but a tank top would be really nice right about now.
I have a tank top if I get too hot. So I don't know if y'all want to see my flabby arms, though.
You have beautiful arms.
Today we kind of wanted to talk about a serious subject, but we still want to keep it light. And that is about negative feelings or feelings of jealousy, because we're human and we all experience them, whether it's directed toward us or we project it out to someone without even realizing what we're doing.
Exactly. I had a issue recently that I shared with Bobby that I was feeling a little jealousy, and I'm like, where the heck is this coming from? And then we chatted about it and went, oh my gosh, we should do a video on this topic because it happens. No matter what you're vibing at, I mean, unless, let's face it, unless you're walking around at Jesus vibe, which is really freaking up here, you're going to have these moments of issues of jealousy or anger, frustration, envy. Yeah, they come up.
And they're supposed to happen to us. That's why we're here in this human body, having a human experience. But how do you deal with that? Like Susie felt jealousy, and she wasn't understanding. I actually had an experience where, from someone I consider a good friend, I was feeling that coming towards me. This person didn't even realize it, but I could feel that vibe coming off of them, and it really took me back, and it kind of like set me down for a whole day.
It did. I
I didn't even know how to deal with it. I had to just shut everybody out for a day, and that's when I was like, okay, we preach all these tools, we have all these tools. Let's just go into the tool belt, and see what we already have. I don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Right, and it was really interesting because I was on the side of I am feeling jealous, and Bobby, you were on the side of I have someone else's jealousy directed at me. So we were on both sides of the sandwich, so to speak.
Exactly, and we can put up those walls, but they don't always work.
Right.
And we still have those issues. So a few things that have helped me, especially recently, as I looked into the tool belt, is we always talk about the Reiki principles. I do anyway. And people get hung up on the words. I know last time when we did a thing, in the episode, you asked me, what are they? And I had to dig it out of my purse. And I'm like, the exact words don't matter, because if you look it up on the internet, they're different. Basically, do not worry, do not anger, just be grateful, do your work honestly, and be kind to every living thing.
Yeah, that's the basics of it.
And I add the word I. And the reason they say just for today, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow, and we can't control tomorrow. And if you don't put just for today in front of it, you get overwhelmed. So just for today, I can control, not worry.
Right.
Just for, so when a situation comes up, I try to recite those 5 Reiki principles. And it kind of calms me down a little.
Yeah.
And now Susie has mantras that she uses every day. Can you want to share those?
Yep. Mine, I struggle on occasion to say this. I call it the honey pony pony, but it's the, how do you say that again?
The Ho'oponopono.
Ho'oponopono. It's a Hawaiian prayer. It's I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. And one of the things I also do with this, here, turn it around. Hoey pony pony.
And the Reiki principles.
Yeah. So one of the things I do with the Ho'oponopono is I can't even say it. It's pony pony pony. So one of the things I do with honey pony pony is I think about what is it about me that brought this experience to me, because it's a trigger. I mean, something about that situation triggered me. So what is it that triggered me? And I try to go backward. So for this particular issue where I was feeling jealous, I'm like, why am I feeling jealous? What is it about me causing me to feel jealous? And I walked it back to the point where I was having some insecurities on my own gifts and abilities. So it was totally me being insecure in myself and in my power and in my divinity, and it had absolutely nothing to do with the other person.
And that's usually where that jealousy comes from, is our own insecurities, because everyone has different gifts that they're developing at different times.
Mm-hmm.
And so you may not be at that point yet, but there's nothing, you shouldn't be jealous about the other person, but it's just human nature.
Right.
So one of the cool things when I kind of, we went back and kind of looked at the origination of Ho'oponopono, which is a mouthful to say.
Ho'oponopono. Hoey pony pony.
The original prayer, it goes like this: Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Child is one. If I, my family, relatives, and ancestors have offended you, your family, relatives, and ancestors in thoughts, words, deeds, and actions from the beginning of our creation to the present, we ask for your forgiveness. Let this cleanse, purify, release, cut all the negative memories, blocks, energies, and vibrations, and transmute these unwanted energies into pure light. As it is said, it is done.
I like that.
I do too.
I like
So
that.
from there came the four. People add different words. Some people add "please forgive me" because we're raised to say "please" and "thank you."
Thank you.
So again, the actual word content is not important. It's
Right.
the intent. You can say the words all you want, but if you don't have an intent behind
Right.
it, it's not going to do anything.
Right.
So the way
Exactly.
you can put the Reiki principles with Ho'oponopono is you start with "I'm sorry," which is "I'm sorry" talks about taking responsibility, like you just said, for your own actions, thoughts, and beliefs. So you can, and it can be towards someone else or towards yourself. So like, I'm sorry that I'm speaking negatively about my body today. I was talking about my arms, right? I was joking, but that still has consequences, right?
It does.
So, or I'm sorry that I got angry or whatever, but that goes back to I will not anger in the Reiki principles. So I think that's really cool.
I think that is really cool.
Then the next one is
Please forgive me. So asking forgiveness from yourself, others, or the universe, and you're just replacing that negative emotion with a positive attitude. If you forgive another person, it does not mean they have the right or excuse for their behavior. I'm going to read that again. If you forgive another person, it does not mean that they have the right or excused their behavior. It just means you no longer want to carry that burden. That's a big one for me. It is, it's a much bigger way to forgive than to carry the burden of blame and to move on, because only by forgiving and moving on you can reach a higher point. I absolutely love that.
And it's so
Exactly.
true. And that goes with the Reiki principle, I will not worry.
Right.
It's hard to do, and you can only control yourself. You can't control how it's going to affect others.
Exactly.
And this is, like, these really hit me when I read these. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
We always want to reach out and say it's the other person, but we
No,
all have a lot
it's
of work to
usually
do on
us.
ourselves.
Yeah, it's usually us. And for me, the whole forgiveness thing, I equate unforgiveness as like a ball and chain around your ankle, or an anchor or something. It's holding you back from your growth and from being your true and authentic, beautiful self. So it's not good to carry it. And I really like that it said you're not excusing their behavior.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with
that.
them.
It
It
has
has
to do
nothing
with
to
you.
do with them. Let me say it again. It has nothing to do with them.
So don't worry about them. Worry
Exactly.
about you.
Exactly.
So then the thank you part of Ho'oponopono. Saying thank you is a simple way of expressing gratitude and appreciation to the universe for all that you have in your life. It's a way to acknowledge when you are treating yourself with kindness. It is thanking others for sharing in your happiness. I am grateful for the abundance in my life. I'm feeling grateful today. You're great today. Thank you for taking care of your body. Thank you for acknowledging my gifts. It just goes right along with be grateful.
I
So-
will be grateful. I will forgive. Thank you.
Not some of these, like, the words are easy to say. It's the actions that are harder to do.
Exactly. Exactly. And I love you. It starts with loving yourself and accepting yourself just as you are. When that is true for you, it is much easier to share your love with others. Saying I love you to the universe is also another way to say thank you. I love myself for all of my imperfections. I love you and appreciate you in my life. I love the guidance and abundance I receive from the universe. How flippin' awesome is that?
That is awesome.
Yeah. My saying is, I am perfectly imperfect just as I am.
Nobody's perfect. If you were perfect, you would have already transcended to a different life form.
Yeah.
So there would be no reason for your soul to be on this earth.
And yeah, and I'm having fun here, guys. I'm not ready to quite go up and ascend and not come back. I am in my playground right now, having fun. It doesn't mean there's not challenges.
No. Every day, I would say, every day you wake up, be grateful for the day. Your day is going to be full of grace. It's going to be full of challenges, but accept all of it with humbleness. And
Yeah.
just take each moment one at a time. And the I love you then goes with the Reiki principles. I will do my work honestly, and I will be kind to every living thing.
Yeah.
So
So it's all intertwined, interwoven.
one's just, one's Hawaiian, the other Asian. It's okay.
Yeah,
They're all the
exactly.
same because Reiki is in all the places.
Basically, bottom line, be a decent person and respect yourself and others.
That's all it comes down to.
It does. And if a trigger comes up, go deep. Dig deep. See what's going on inside of you that's causing you to react that
Go
way.
meditate.
Go meditate.
Seriously?
Exactly. A couple of deep breaths. Doesn't matter.
Message. Did it stop on us?
No, I think it's still
Okay.
going.
I saw a message come up on the screen.
We're using Bobby's phone and it went.
So, we don't know what that means, but
Yeah.
did we introduce ourselves? We did in the beginning, right?
I have no idea. I'm Susie G.
I'm Bobby J,
There, we just introduced ourselves.
and we said we're two crazy ladies.
We are two crazy ladies, and we do have a microphone.
And this is spiritual insights.
Yeah, we said that too.
See, short-term memory loss here. It's Friday.
Is it Friday?
No, it's today.
Oh,
I just wanted to see if you would catch it.
like wait, I just went into a time loop or something.
See, we never know what we're gonna do on this show. I was like, I wonder if she'll catch it if I say that.
I went, what? Probably had one of those looks on my face. You know that cat one where they're like,
Yeah. So that's really kind of what we wanted to talk about today was
Yeah.
how you deal with those negative things. So we talked about what the tools in our tool belt that are helping us. So when we post this, we would love your feedback and to share your thoughts and what helps you when you experience negative feelings toward one another or toward yourself, feelings of envy, jealousy, anger, any of those things.
mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because we're always looking for ways.
Exactly. We don't have all of the answers. So share your insights with it. We would appreciate that. And like and subscribe and share us with a friend because
Yes.
you never know what we're going to talk about or what's going to happen. It's just
Like we missed a day.
exactly. We totally skipped over Thursday this week.
Yeah, Thursday wasn't important, no.
Must have learned our lessons
We
that
did,
day.
yeah. They just want to skip right to
Yeah.
Friday. So,
Yep.
and then the fun part is always trying to shut this video off.
Right?
So.
We'll see if it works this
All right.
time.
So, thank you for hopping in, watching the video. Hopefully you will share and subscribe and share, and then also leave your thoughts and feedback of what the
Yes,
tools
please.
are that help you so that it can help us and help everyone else who reads them.
Yeah, we are a community of light beings, light workers, star seeds, whatever you want to call it. We're all helping each other to grow and expand and thrive.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
That's the good word, thrive.
thrive. Yeah, we want you to be happy.
It's the word of the day.
Thrive.
That's it for today. So we hope to see you next time.
All right, bye. Thanks for coming.
Bye. Here we go.
It's not working.
I know.
Turn it off.
I think it's already off. Is it still going?
Yep, it's still going. Here we got our faces in it going. It's still go. Are you hitting the right button?
I am. Why does it always work when we do tests? All right, guys, I'm going to have to get real close.
Stick your face in it.